My name's Andrew Clubine and I'm running for Vice President Education. I've been a part of the education portfolio since first year. I worked as Municipal Affairs Commissioner for 2.5 years, where I helped keep the 7D on campus and also negotiated the most recent UPass. I've advocated for students at local, provincial, institutional, and even federal levels over the last 3 years, so I have quite a lot of experience in the portfolio. I think keeping an ear on the ground and being open to conversations with students throughout my term is really important, not just kind of hearing their issues now during the campaign, but continuing to touch base with them and both in person and giving opportunity to do surveys and having office hours and being on the ground with student societies to make sure that I'm still advocating on the issues that are most important or most pressing to students. First, some clarity on what those stop signs are. We have yield signs that no one really knows what they are. It says, please stop for pedestrians, and no one really stops or people don't slow down. So first it's safe crossings, and then after that is actually a vision for what Ring Road should look like, something not car-centric but that actually works for the campus we have, which is a lot of people who walk or bike or take something other than a personal car. First thing would be to be included under Ontario's Employment Standards Act, which is the piece of legislation that gives regular workers rights such as to time off and lunch breaks, to mitigate from unfair dismissal. Co-op students don't count under that act right now, and I think they should. Right now we have a lot of wellness resources, but it's difficult to know about all of them. So I think the easiest thing to do that would make the most difference quickly would be to have one online portal, whether it's through the portal or elsewhere, that lists all of the available wellness services both on and off campus. I think one of the biggest problems at the federal level is deferred maintenance, so funding for buildings that are existing but have kind of run their cycle or are in need of repair. For example, a couple of years ago a roof caved in at the PAC. Those are big issues that need to be addressed before roofs actually cave in. So funding for deferred maintenance would be my #1 priority at the federal level. Also at the federal level, I think it's important to remind the federal government how much they brag about the University of Waterloo, both here and abroad, and to ask them to put funding towards what they're talking about.